Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. I wanted to do another story. I'm gonna tell you a story when I was like in middle school. I have lots of stories. If you didn't know that. But if you did, then thank you. Anywho, like I was saying, I remember one time when I was like in middle school. Yeah, most of my stories happened in middle school. Maybe I was a brat, and a horrible child. Anywho, I remember this one time and I hated this teacher, and I don't know if she knows I hated her, but I don't know if she knew or not. And I didn't really care if she knew or not, because I didn't care. Anywho, but I liked this one teacher. She was my science teacher, and she was pretty cool. Anywho, yeah, she was cooler than my other teachers. Anywho, like I was saying, so I hated this teacher, right? I think she was my reading teacher. Yeah, I hate her guts. Anywho, so I remember one time, I remember all the times when I stayed home, and I guess the favorite teacher I had, she's like, "Where's Venetia?" I'm like, "Where is she? Like, why she ain't coming to school?" And I'm at home chilling. Actually, I'm not even chilling because I had to work. I had to help my mom, work. Anywho, not gonna get into that detail. Like you don't even care. Anywho, like I was saying, yeah, my favorite teacher was like, "Where's Venetia? Like, why is she not at school?" And it's a school day. It's like maybe like now it's like 2 weeks now. I didn't been to school. And I remember one time when I did came to school after that 2 weeks was done. My favorite teacher came up to me and she's like, "Where you been all these 2 weeks?" And I was like, I told her that the teacher I hated. I just dislike her. So I told the favorite teacher that, I'm gonna call her Glove, Glup. So Glup was like, and then I told my favorite teacher, and I'm gonna call her String. So I told String, that's the teacher's name now. So I told her, she was like, "Oh, Glup was got me suspended for all those days. And that was a straight up lie. I just didn't come to school. Anywho, that'll be for a different story, why I didn't want to come to school. Oh yeah, I'm gonna tell you right now. Because I had bullies, and they was a piece of shit. And they didn't want to get hit or just be bullied. Get picked on because of my hair. Remember that little song I told you guys? That little bald-headed scatter rat damn song. Like I was saying, yeah, and I was like, yeah, Clip got me suspended. She was like, "Why did Clip get you suspended for? For what? What you did?" I was like, in my mind, I was like, what kind of lie I could tell her, like, how I got suspended. And I can't remember what I told her, but it was a good most story for her. And then I got in Clip's class, and I was like doing my work. I don't know if String told Clip that the story that why she got me suspended or something like that. I don't know, but that's how it went. And then I had to go back to strings class, because that time I had science. And she was trying to ask me more questions, like, how did you get suspended? And I was like, I don't know what I told her, but it was a good story, because she believed it. Anywho, and it was like the next class was she's not my favorite teacher anymore. Because I remember at the time when I was like not coming to school, my grades actually plumbers down. It got to a F. It was more than an F. It was a 0 for my whole semester. And I try to make it up, because I like her class. That lady who I used to like for a teacher, not anymore, because I'm gonna tell you why I don't like her anymore. So she was doing like history. I love history when I was like in middle school. And she was my favorite teacher before she did what she did. I know what Yeah, in my head, yeah, it kind of is, maybe is what it was, But let me tell you why I don't like her anymore. So I'm trying to make my grades back to and she's giving me extra credit and giving me all the other stuff, and I finally got it up to I think it was a C or B, you know, and it was like I think it was exams, and we was doing exams before I even got next day come, and it was gonna be exams that day, So I went back to I went to what was I got Lee's call name I called? Oh yeah, strings class, that science class, I went to her class, right? And I'm writing down the answers for that test for the teacher I don't like anymore, Her class, right? Because it was gonna be exams, So I'm writing it down and I put it into my pocket, And it was next hour and it was her class, right? The science class, No, it was this history class, Because I was just in science and it was done with science. Now I was going history. And I went in her class and she was giving us the test was gonna boost up our grade or lower it down, So I still got the paper what I was for the test what I'm planning on doing right now, I still got the answers, but it was in my head, and I'm trying not to forget it, So I wrote it down before I went to her class, right? And it's still in my pocket, As of now, it's still in my pocket, right? She gave me the test, and I'm writing down, I think it was like, how many states you can name or something like that. I can't remember if it was or not. Yeah, I think it was that. So I was like, and she's like, it's okay if you can't spell it right, Don't take out any, take off some of the points for that, And I was like, yes, because I didn't know how to spell that well, and I still don't. Anywho, like I was saying, so I was writing down Florida, because Florida's one, actually America, but whatever. And then I did like Texas, I think it was, what's the next one I did? Washington D.C., Canada, New York, New Jersey, and that's some of them, I wrote down, and it was still more lines, and I know that was an extra credit, So I understand that y'all like bash me because of this, whatever this would happen, So I went in my pocket, right, and the little answer sheet, and I forgot the answer sheet was still in, I mean, not the answer sheet, but the answers what I wrote down a long time ago was when I was in science class. I picked up the paper and I'm like, what is this, And I opened it and it was the thing there, and I'm trying to put it back into my pocket, In my mind, I'm thinking that she didn't see me yet, So she got up, knowing that it was like some of the questions for the test, And she literally snatched my I think it was my test book, and she yelled at me and she ripped up my paper, and it was when the shirt she was like doing like this, and I was like, I hate you, Miss. Now I hate you so much. You was never my teacher. I hate you, Anywho, so I got an F. Legitimately, my B went down to a C, a negative C, And I was like so mad. I was so mad. I really wanted to walk up and punch in her face, As of now, I think she still works at the school I used to go to. Anywho, I'm not too sure. I don't know if she's still or not. I don't know. But yeah, along the lines, just keep your the answers in your head. Don't write it on a piece of paper and forget that it's still in your pocket, and take it out and make it look like you're gonna cheat, but you're not really cheating. You're just looking what in the pocket to throw away. I was done at the point. I was done with the test. It was just on my desk, and we still had a little bit more time to do it, It was already done. And she thought that I was not done with my test. Even if I was done. I understand that I should just get her the paper, the book for my test, and then look at that, But I didn't. The moral of the story is make sure you don't have any little answers in your pocket or anything. And I would say don't get caught if you do have it, but that's not the moral of the story. Anywho, just keep the answers in your mind. Like and subscribe, turn your notification on, and bye.